Elvis fans, so this interview starts off with Priscilla saying how she was relieved the wedding was over, but then Elvis goes on to say to him everything just felt like things had got better for him after the wedding. And then there's a humorous side to it about Priscilla basically saying that she also married the Memphis Mafia. Let's have a listen.
We're happy that our friends and family were here. We were so relieved it was over.
Oh, I don't feel a bit different. I'm just like I was. I mean, in other words, of course, I guess everybody says this. The only thing I felt is happiness and that things have gotten better for me.
And I just think that Priscilla and Elvis just sound upbeat, optimistic, hopeful for the future. They both sound like they're really pleased that the wedding went well. And they do both sound very happy, don't you think? What do you think?
We came to the house, he picks me up, he carries me over the threshold, he sings Blue Hawaii. And it was quite romantic, but you also have to remember, the guys were all coming in the back door at the same time.
And the theme of this video is that Priscilla is saying that she also married the Memphis Mafia as well as Elvis, which is a bit humorous, but also very true. And she gives us a small insight into him carrying her over the threshold singing Blue Hawaii.
You see that Elvis is picking Priscilla up, so we know it's the threshold thing.
It's very well known that Elvis always had the Memphis Mafia and close family and friends around him. He didn't really like to be alone, and it's no surprise that the Memphis Mafia are very close by. They're obviously also excited and caught up in the event of the marriage with Priscilla, and they very much want to be part of it. And Elvis wants to include them because they are literally the people that look after him day and night.
So we all just kind of went around and through the back entrance. Actually, we came around and saw him bringing her in the front door.
Come on, you have to laugh that Elvis is there carrying her over the threshold, singing Blue Hawaii to her, and only a few steps behind the Memphis Mafia are watching this happen. It just puts a smile on my face. Do you agree with it?
I didn't just marry Elvis, I married all the guys.
Well, you know, I guess Priscilla did marry us all.
And I do think that eventually the guys being always around was a problem for Priscilla. She yearned to be alone with him and just to have normal family time with him, not just one-to-one, also when Lisa Marie came along, so they could be and feel like a normal family, and this was never going to happen. So it was part of the beginning of things going wrong, I would say, which is unfortunate.
Elvis loved the company of the guys, and I didn't mind it. It was just not all the time.
And as she says, not all the time. And I know we've all got strong views on Priscilla and the marriage and whether Priscilla was there for the right reasons. I get so many messages talking about Priscilla and obviously quite a few ones that are not very nice. And I just think, did she take on more than she could handle? And one of the biggest things people say to me in the messages is she knew that he was a superstar. She knew that he would be going away regularly. And she also knew that the Memphis Mafia were always around. So, like everyone says, she knew what she was getting into. So, it's a tough one. Could you have handled it? Could you be married to such a person and live that kind of lifestyle? Or would you have left Elvis? Please comment.
I would have loved to have had that fantasy of being able to, have my husband just for me.